Hello, this is over Critical Enemy with another video. Today's video is about is Uub pointless? Now, if you've been following Super and Diamond and stuff like that, they're supposed to have Uub appear. I know it's just before the NZ. The NZ hasn't really came about though. But the power levels have changed since, the NZ that we know of it, and now the NZ that's supposed to go. Because the power levels are much, much higher than when they were when, that particular anime stopped. And I've been thinking about, is Uub pointless to write in, because I don't see how he become as strong as Gohan right now, Gohan Beast, or even Super Saiyan Blue at this fucking point. He was supposed to, train and become stronger than Goku and Vegeta. That was the whole point of training him to begin with, because he has the most potential out of everybody, and he was going to be the strongest, the new protector of Earth, essentially, and he was supposed to be at least on par, if not stronger than Goku, after he was trained. So you can see the problems arising, if they do decide to bring him in and write him in. How are they going to explain how powerful he is just from training alone? I know he's a reincarnation of Boo, and he's supposed to be powerful, but I'm sure they could, write it in and make somewhat of a sense. But at the end of the day, what's the fucking point of it now? Knowing Gohan is at least, from what I can tell, more powerful than Goku, as at least the Beast form, or Ultimate Gohan, whatever you want to call it. And you could say, oh, he's just going to take over after Gohan is done, or when Gohan's not there, or whatever the case may be. But at that point, it's just not going to make any sense, because the power levels are way disproportionate now, where Uub is almost quite useless to even include anymore. And maybe they'll find a way to write him in and make somewhat of sense, but I don't have much faith in them doing it, especially after the ending of Daima, where a few words from Goku could explain it, but left it pretty much open-ended. A lot of people are still fucking confused to this fucking day. Maybe we'll actually get a definitive answer on that. We'll never know, but hopefully they can actually write Uub in and make somewhat of a coherent sense. And story-wise, maybe they won't, because Toriyama won't be able to write this in. It would be more Toriyama. It would be 100% on Toriyama, unless he has some guidelines set up where he should follow pertaining to. But we'll see if that is even a thing. But honestly, the series is kind of questioning how they're going to train Uub, or at least Goku's doing train Uub at the end of Z. Maybe they'll change the ending where it makes more sense, where he gets that powerful, or it becomes the next Earth protector. But I have very little faith in that. We'll see what happens at the end of the day. I think he's just pretty pointless at this point in time, where even if they did write him in and make him powerful, what'd be the point in it? Because Gohan can easily take over, and let's say he can't take over, or Goku and Vegeta becomes a god or angel or whatever, and whatever the ending pertains, who fucking knows at this point. I don't see him become any of an importance to the story plot. I hope they just introduce some sooner or later because it seems like he's fucking forgotten now. He's like not even fucking mentioned anymore, at least that I can think of. So maybe we'll see where that goes. Maybe we won't. We have to wait and see what they'll do. But at this point, I think he's quite useless. That's and pointless to write in at this point in time. I think this thing rank, comment, subscribe.